Alright, here we go. Part 2 of the story, the Gymnast words. So we finished the IL and the IM words. Now we're going to do the IN. Remember, these all mean not. So whatever your base word is, it's the opposite. Alright, the first word we're going to do in this part is invisible. Invisible. In vis I bull. Closed syllable. A lot of times we say invisible, but we have to make this a closed syllable so the S is actually written in this syllable. But that leaves this one out to dry. Each of these has one vowel sound. Remember the consonant LE, the L kicks the E and he lands upside down. That's the sound. That's the vowel sound for this syllable. 1, 2, 3, 4 vowel sounds, 4 syllables. A lot of times we say visible or visible, so that's a schwa. Invisible. The next one is informal. Informal. In for mo. M-A-L. That's the schwa also. It's in an unstressed syllable. In, closed syllable. For, R-controlled vowel. And mo, it's a closed syllable, but it's the schwa sound. The next one is independent. Independent. In, D, open syllable. Pendant, pen, ent. Now, we say pen and then dent, but this is actually a suffix. ENT is a suffix, and I looked it up in several dictionaries. Depend is the root word. Dependent is the person who depends. And independent is not dependent upon someone else. Depend is the base word. Ent is a suffix, so that actually is separate. But it doesn't change the vowel sound because it's still a closed syllable. It's a short vowel. And that's a closed syllable. It's a short vowel. So you have to know a lot about these words to know why they're spelled the way that they are. You need to learn prefixes and suffixes and base words, and that we sometimes say it differently than we write it, and why that's the way that it is. So when I look up these words to get ready to do these videos for you, it takes me a long time because I'm researching every aspect of these words, because it's important for y'all to know them and to learn them. There's a reason why they're on your spelling list. It's not just to learn how to spell them, but why they're spelled that way. The next word is incorrect. Incorrect. In. Correct. That's a closed vowel. Now, that's actually we have to double the R to make that an R-controlled vowel. Or incorrect. That's why there's 2 R's in the middle. Remember, we're doubling a lot of these letters, consonants, and it's to protect or control the vowel that goes in front of it. Incorrect. Closed syllable, R-controlled vowel, closed syllable. The next one is inactive. Inactive. active. Okay, there's a few things going on here. Okay, the base word is active. In means not. Ac is closed syllable, the vowel is short. Tiv. Now listen to that vowel sound. I, tiv. Well, how come we have a silent E, but that still says it's short sound? Doesn't a silent E make the vowel in front of it say it's long sound? Yes, except for words that have the V at the end when you say it. This E is not making the I say its long sound. It is only protecting the V. In the English language, there are no words that end in a V or a J. The E has to come after the V. That's why in the word have, that's a short A. The E is only protecting the V at the end of the word. If the V did not have the problem it has about being scared about being at the end of the word, this is how we would spell the word have. But because in the English language there are no words that end in a V, we have to have an E at the end that says ah. That's something interesting you learned today. Now you're going to look for more words that have the V at the end. You're not going to find them. No English words. Alright, inactive. It's a short I. The E is protecting the V. It is not influencing the I. The next word is indefinite. 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 In, def, closed syllable, short vowel, I or knit. There is a silent E. We do not say indefinite, it's indefinite. I do not know why this E is at the end, because the T doesn't have a problem being at the end of the word like a V does. But let's just circle it because the E is only working with the T. It is not influencing the I, which says I, indefinite. The next word is inappropriate. Inappropriate, or it. In, it's a schwa. Pro, it's an open syllable. Now, to make this not be a long A sound, it's not inappropriate, it's inappropriate. We have to double the P. Is spelled with an I, but it says the long E sound. Appropriate or ut, A-T-E. It's not 8. Inappropriate. There's a lot of changes in this one, especially this vowel and this vowel. It may be due to word origin because it's not following very many of our rules. The next one is inexpensive. Inexpensive. You already know what's happening right there. It's a short E. Pen, short E because it's a closed syllable. Sieve, that's short because the V and the E are working together. That's still considered a closed syllable because that's what's actually doing the work, not the silent E. Alright, I've got 3 more words and 2 good spaces. Alright, the next one is irregular. We're going to the IRs now. Irregular. We have to double the R. Irregular. Now remember this. G followed by an E, I, or Y says J. This is not an E, an I, or a Y. This does not say J, it says G. Irregular. Okay, just showing you the difference. Irregular. This says U. That's the Y-O-O. U. Irregular. Irresistible. Irresistible. We have to double the R. Open syllable, closed syllable. The vowel is short. This is a sound, or I. I don't know why. A vowel by itself should say it's long sound because it's an open syllable. These words that we've been doing do not, and that has happened, what, 4 times? So I'm not sure. It's bound to be some reason. I haven't found it yet. Irresistible, consonant LE. The L kicks the E. He spins around, lands upside down, says bull. Irresistible. Alright, now the next one, let me see if I can squeeze it in. I was going to erase this one, but let me squeeze it in. Irresponsible. Irresponsible. Double the R. Keep that vowel short. It's a long E, open syllable. Spawn, closed syllable. The vowel is short. Short. Should be long because it's an open syllable. But we tend to say the bull. Irresponsible. Alright, that was a lot of information for a list that we were only supposed to pay attention to the prefix. And just to put this card back up, the prefixes were ill, in, and ear. They all mean not, but as you can see, in 5th grade, you should know lots about phonics, syllable types, exceptions to the rule. You should know that the V does not like to be at the end of a word by itself, so the E is there to protect it. And you should know lots about the schwa sound, which any vowel can be represented by the schwa sound in an unaccented or unstressed syllable. I hope that you enjoy your story about the gymnast and pay attention to how these prefixes change the meanings of the words. Hope you have a great week. See you later.